Yo guys, what is up? So I have a new project that I've been dying to do and finally I get to do it. So I am going to be making a concrete dining table. I went to the store already and already got all the stuff that I need. So basically I'm going to be using melamine, I think that's what it's called. And I'm going to be making a border. It'll all make sense. But I'm going to be using that for the border. That rebar is going to be for some of the just foundation, make sure that it doesn't crack. But this is where this is all equipment I'm going to need. I'm going to need 100% silicone. I'm going to need screws, a bucket, my little concrete bucket, and then the concrete itself. We're going to start this thing and I'm going to take you guys every step of the way. So here we go.
All right, so what I'm doing right here is putting up one of the sides of the border that I need for the concrete, and as you can tell, your girl is struggling, but it's all right. And heads up guys, this was straight up the only one that I was able to actually get on camera because it was super hard doing it by myself, so which is just so fun. So it should be going fast in a couple of seconds, so yeah, just watch and see. All right, so on to the next one. Like I said, I don't really get it fully on. All right, and my foot is up and I'm just trying to use all my resources because your girl was by herself trying to do this mug. But it's all right because I'm a strong, independent woman. I'm just kidding, guys. But now you can see I'm just trying to figure out how to, prop the long thing up. But then I get a smart idea. Then I'm like, oh, let me use my suitcase. And it's still not tall enough. So I had to add a box of screws, as you can see right there. All right. And yep, still trying. And then it falls off eventually. Yep. And excuse me yelling at Simba. He's just trying to get out of the garage. And he just flashed his butthole on camera. All right. Yep, I bet you've never heard a voiceover like this before. All right, I don't know what's next.
Totally forgot to record this part, but I just did all of the corners with silicone, and you can see a little right there. Oh, I actually need to get that corner. So I'm gonna make sure that I have all of the creases and all of it sealed off with silicone, but that is the next step. Guys, we are going to start. I had to elevate my table, so I need to actually make sure that this is leveled, and then I will start making the concrete. So here we go.
All right, so I made my concrete off camera because it was just gonna get super messy on my camera and I just didn't want to do that. So I'm gonna be going back and forth getting the concrete and yep, just smoothing it out with my hands. And all right, here we go. All right, so what I'm doing now is I am sanding, well, not really sanding it. It's basically I'm using my sander to vibrate the table so I can get all of the air bubbles out. So
Okay, but what I'm nervous about
What are you
is
nervous about?
that the bar is going to be sticking out over the concrete.
Look, no, look. Like, get eye level with the wood.
Oh, okay.
You just gotta cover it now.
So I'm listening to Boss Man, and he said to cover it, so that's what I'm doing. And Edgar is trying to, so the table that it's on is struggling, literally. So he was freaking out that it was gonna collapse, which I'm pretty sure that the reason why I didn't collapse is because he was worried about it and he stepped in and killed it. So I'm just still pouring more concrete.
Guys, I've been working like a dog. I probably have concrete all over my face, but as you can see, it is done. Guys, I almost had a freak out. So, thanks to my husband, the best husband in the world, I thought I was only going to have to use 2 bags of concrete, and come to find out, I used 4.5, which is more than what I intended to. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And here it is. Sorry I couldn't get it on camera because my camera literally didn't have any room, and I had concrete in my hands, like it was just a mess. So this is the final, well, not the final, this is what it's going to look like. So I really hope it turns out how I want it to, because I want it to look so good. And I did a really bad idea. I took off my gloves and I started mixing with my hands, and I literally have paper cuts, rock cuts all over my hands.
What a dummy.
I just don't think about stuff sometimes.
No, you don't.
But here we are. So, yeah, guys. So I think it's been drying for about 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, and it's already getting so solid. I just had to run my finger through some holes that I thought I would have to fill in later. So I just kind of rubbed my finger against it just to close up the holes, like this right here. Then I'll just go like that. Here. Literally just going around, just kind of helping out. Since the top layer, it's pretty hard with the little holes, so I won't have to get them when they're, but I'm so excited to see the final. Oh, look at that big hole. See if I can, there we go. Just covering up the little bitty holes. This thing, oh my gosh, guys, it's so heavy. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna have to get some more dudes to come and help this. I don't know why this is orange. Kind of scaring me a little bit, but we'll just see how it turns out. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. It's a little rock. Guys, I'm so nervous to see how it turns out. I literally have exactly what I have in my mind, but I hope it's the same. I'm gonna be so sad if it's not, but it's all right. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I will be back tomorrow to let you guys know how it turned out. Okay, bye. All right, guys, table update. So there's a lot of stuff that I haven't been recording. Sorry, guys. But I have put 2 coats of this stuff so it doesn't crumble and it doesn't, dust, because concrete likes to dust. Literally, guys, this is all the dust from it. So I put 2 coats on there and it's no longer dusting, which is great. And now I am putting some poly stuff on it, and it's looking so good. Guys, I'm literally so excited. But guys, this is only the bottom. I haven't flipped it over yet because I need some guys. To come and do it. So just stay here and watch.
All right, so what I forgot to record, because it's a lot harder than I expected to record and also do all of it. So what you didn't see is I was able to sand and level the whole concrete. So I couldn't really level it perfectly because I was using a circle sander, which is not a concrete sander. I guess there's a certain sander that you're supposed to have, but you can also use the circle sander, but it takes a lot more of work. And so I did the best of my ability, but what I am putting on it right now, I think I already said it, but it's just to make it scratch resistant and also to keep it from, yeah, I don't know exactly what it's supposed to do, but you know what? It made it look pretty, and I cannot wait to show y'all what the bottom looks like, and I cannot wait to flip it over and see what the top looks like. So I just do this to the whole table, and then my husband takes over. Of course, I'm being bossy and just walking around back there like I know what I'm doing. I mean, come on, Courtney, you're not a pro. But yep, I just keep on going. I just keep on going, and I do the whole table. So I think I told you guys everything. I was able to sand. Yep. All right. I think that's it. I'm just trying to figure out what else to say. All right. I'm about to finish it up.